Hi everybody and welcome to a one-off video that I'm doing here. This is the demo for an upcoming game that's releasing later in the year. This is a game called Chrono Gear, Warden of Time. Basically this is the first game being published by Hollow Indie, which is the basically the game publishing branch of Hololive, the VTuber company, and it's being developed by Team Chrono Gear and Galaxy Trail Games. Galaxy Trail Games, who made Freedom Planet and Freedom Planet 2, two really good side-scrolling platformers. And this game is basically a 2D action platformer where you play as Ouro Kronii, one of the characters, one of the members of Hololive. And it's just basically about going through the levels, defeating enemies, and collecting these music notes. First of all, the music of this game, from just this, because this is the tutorial level, the music from this level is really fucking gorgeous. Sounds really nice. Stop talking to him. There you go. So yeah, the music is really awesome, and it's a really beautiful looking game. The artwork, you know, the sprites and stuff look really fucking nice. And basically this tutorial level is basically just showing off the basically introducing you to Kronie's abilities. So you can run, you can jump, you've got two kind of clock hand swords that you can use to kill your enemies with. There's like a gliding double jump, which is really useful, and you have like two abilities. You can basically speed up Kronii by pressing the left trigger, which basically makes her move super fast, and she can collect those yellow notes that you saw. And there's also another power which you can use, which is the right trigger, and that is basically slows down time in an area around her, so that you can collect, and that allows you also to collect the blue notes that we saw there. The normal notes are just kind of silver coloured. But anyway, we've got the tutorial out of the way, so let's have a look at an actual level. I love the music for this stage. It's really fucking upbeat and really nice. And this is where we get introduced to some of the enemies that we'll be going up against. And they're all kind of based, I think, on like different characters and kind of creations from Hololive as well, which is kind of a nice touch. There's like that was something which I actually liked when I started playing this. There's a lot of different the enemy designs are all pretty varied, so it doesn't get dull. Ballista Doodle is actually really fun to fight. I think it's a really cool design. The Pogo Kronii. LFO. Yeah, so it's really cool. And this anime, this looks so good. The animation looks so fucking nice. It's a really pretty game, and music-wise, it's like I said, it's really fucking nice. The soundtrack sounds really good, and it's really fun to go through. So yeah, it's kind of. It looks like it's basically like those are 3D objects. It's kind of cool. Yeah, in terms of how the game controls, it feels really fucking nice. When I first saw this game, I actually thought that it was going to be like a Metroidvania, where you kind of look around and kind of explore, explore like a castle or something, and go around and, defeat bosses, collect power-ups, that kind of thing. More of a Metroidvania style, but at least from the demo, this feels very much more like a platform to like a stage to stage kind of platformer. And yeah, the controls are really nice. The only thing, it's only a slight kind of issue for me. Kronii movement is ever so slightly too slow. It's not completely horrible, because I think, she controls really nicely. She's not super slippery. Damn it. Can't get those now. She's not super slippery. And she's also not like dog slow or anything. But yeah, oh god. But yeah, I don't really have too much of an issue. That's the only real issue that I have, is that she's a little bit slow, not too much. It's not completely... I love this enemy design, it looks so awesome. Big fan. I like that. And yeah, and the attack speed, the attack movement is pretty nice. Like I said, enemy variety is really good. You get a lot of different enemies that you face off against, or have different moves, or have different attacks and stuff like that. They're really fun. So yeah, this demo is available now on Steam. It's only available on Steam at the moment. I think this is only going to be released for now on PC and on Linux. There's not a console version as of now, and there's not a and there is no Mac version either. It is purely just PC at the moment, PC and Linux. So if you want to play it, it'll be on Steam or on Linux. It's not really a massive issue. But yeah, you can play the demo now. It's on Steam for free. It's supposed to release later this year, I think, from what I've read. Yeah, it's supposed to release later this year. And it's the first game being published by Hololive themselves. There are some fan games that have been released, like Hollow Cure and stuff like that, which Hollow Cure is really fun. But yeah, this is the first one actually done by Hololive themselves, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, I fucking like this game, man. It's so pretty. I really like the art style. It looks really nice. And yeah, I always, I love 2D platformers, so yeah, this is right up my alley. The demo has basically 3 stages. You've got your tutorial stage, which shows you how to play the game. Bell Town, which is basically just a straightforward platforming stage where you go through the level and collect stuff and get to the end as fast as possible. You see here, she's fucking slow here. Damn it. And then this, which is Aquamarine Battleship, I believe it's called. And this one is very much... Ow. Damn it. I'm not doing well here. This one is a bit of a different aesthetic. Also, it looks really nice, actually. It's another really gorgeous looking stage. And it also... let's warp. There we go. And the music is a bit more kind of upbeat. Keg cannon. And this one is a bit of a different kind of stage, because this one is more of a, instead of being a straightforward level, this one is more of a kind of a level with a bit of a gimmick, plus it has a boss at the end of it, which was a fun boss, to be honest. Really fun. Also, this is the first one to introduce kind of like the character portraits, like characters kind of talking to you as you go through the stage, which is, to be honest, a lot better than what they did with what's the name of it? With Freedom Planet, where Freedom Planet had just ow, fuck you, ow, god damn it. Freedom Planet just had a metric fuck ton of long kind of cutscenes that you had to kind of sit through, which, you know, I mean, the story's pretty decent in Freedom Planet, so it's not the end of the world. But I think it's just nicer to kind of, you know, keep the pace going, don't slow it down with bark. You know, it's kind of nice to not, damn it, the knockback is on Kronii is fucking insane, by the way. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, god damn it, can't go down there. Never mind. So yeah, I just think it's nicer. It doesn't break up the pace and slow the pace of the game down as much. When, you know, you have when you just have characters kind of, instead of doing full-on cutscenes, them talking as you go through the stage. I think that's just a better way of doing it. And of course, these are all Hololive members as well. Marine and Aqua from the Japanese branch. Is Aqua? I can't remember. I don't think. Not 100% sure. I don't think. I'm trying to remember. I don't think Aqua's graduated. But I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, this level is a lot harder than the first one that you got to deal with, because there's so much more shit thrown your way. New collectible introduced here: CDs. Basically, you can unlock more music for the game that way. Get to listen to more of the soundtrack. It's you know, it's kind of cool that you get different fuck. It's kind of cool. Fuck you. That you get different collectibles as you go through the stage. Got infinite lives though, at least in the demo. So you just go back to the last checkpoint. The first level that we did only had really one checkpoint in the whole game, in the whole level rather. Yeah, these wheel turrets are a piece of piss. But so yeah, like the first level you didn't really have that many checkpoints, and then here for this one you had a lot. They started throwing in a lot more, which I think makes sense though. This one has a lot more shit that can kill you, and yeah, God, move. There you go. Dodge. Shit. Yeah, like I said, bloody hell, there's so many enemies. There's so many fucking enemies that we have to deal with in this stage. Oh yeah, and something that's kind of nice actually is that the double jump, where Kronii kind of spins her sword, one of her swords above her head, that does damage enemies. So that's kind of a nice little touch. Kind of nice little attention to detail. Yep, knew it. There we go. Damn it. Yeah, oh my god, so many enemies. Ow! New CD, nice. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I think the demo does a really good job though, because you know it introduces you to the tutorial to the main mechanics. Then it gives you a nice simple level to kind of go through. and also then it gives you like this much more difficult one with like a big boss at the end of it to kind of deal with, which is kind of cool. You know, it ratchets up the difficulty within the demo pretty smoothly for me. So yeah, it's kind of cool in that regard. So yeah, time to kill it. So yeah, pretty simple boss. Yeah, you're supposed to jump out of the way of that, Tom. And I died. So yeah, basically it kind of shoots its attacks off in order from like from the top down to the bottom. That's something else which is kind of nice actually. I think that they actually had Kronii do some original voice lines for the game, which is kind of nice. And they also used some like I think they also took lines from like the other members who appeared in the game as well, which is kind of nice. So yeah, now that we've killed that, we've now got to deal with the defense core. Oh, fuck, that didn't go very well. Go on. Smack him. There we go. Yeah, I did eventually learn what the best way to deal with that was. That attack is a pain. But basically when it's going to do that, it goes up. So stand in between him and then you can just smack at him. It kind of helps the fact that Kronii can knock away any sorry, can knock away any projectiles as well, so it makes it a lot easier. It would have been a lot harder if you had to dodge all this shit. But no, you can just knock it away. I also like that they changed like the little beeps here for different characters, so Kronii's got more of a deeper kind of point. I love that. But like Kronii's got much of a deeper set of beeps, and Marion is kind of more higher pitched. So I kind of like that. Oh, I love this. This is really good comedy actually. Damn it, it's not loaded. I gotta throw it. Shit, missed. Are you finished? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. That is one thing I will say about this game as well, though. It's basically, to get the most out of it, you have to kind of be, as you can probably tell, you have to be a fan of Hololive, or at least know enough, have enough of a background knowledge with it. But with the general gameplay itself and the boss fights and what I've played so far, I think even if you're not really a Hololive fan, you can get a bit of a kick out of the actual gameplay, because it's really fun. And the story doesn't seem to take itself kind of too seriously, so it'd probably be pretty enjoyable. The sprites are also really nice. Damn. The character sprites are really, really nice. Yeah, and then that, of course, is even more kind of high-pitched. And a little idle animation. It's very cute. And very kind of energetic as well, which kind of suits her well. It's more worse things to worry about. The root beer is exploding. Damn it. Not the root beer. I kind of like that though, because like she's gone after the golden gear. It's like, nah, you can just have it. We've got other shit to worry about. See you later. Bye. And boom. Yeah, I really like the victory animation as well. It's really nice. Yeah, this is a really good game. You know, only the demo so far. Only 3 levels, but it's really fucking fun. Like I say, like the only thing I have an issue with is I wish Kronei's normal like walking speed, running speed was a little tiny bit faster. But other than that, it's not. Other than that, that's kind of the only problem I really have with it. I mean, it looks really gorgeous. Like, this opening animation looks really nice. And the music's really good. And just overall, it's a really fun kind of action kind of platformer. So yeah, I definitely download the demo. It's fucking free. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play through, and yeah, I'm now really looking forward to the full release later on in the year. And yeah, it's really fucking good. I really love the demo. So yeah, definitely give it a shot. So yeah, that's going to be it. Download the demo, try it out, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.